currently at a spot called Crawford Bay on Kootenay Lake. And like, you guys, look at this. Look at this! I was introduced to Crawford Bay by a man I dated a few years ago. His father had a cabin in this area, and I absolutely just fell in love with it. And in the little town, there's like an A-frame camping site, but they have RV sites, tent sites, the A-frame cabins. And I remember making a mental note of that spot when we were here. And if you guys are watching, thank you for sharing your cabin with me and showing me this amazing lake and giving me my first paddleboard experience. Check this out. Just so many good things. There's the ums again. We got to get rid of those, you guys. If you guys have any tips or tricks on how to get rid of so, and yeah, but, or whatever else is out there, let me know. So I'm enjoying this spot. Tonight I got a site, a campsite, because the last 2 nights I haven't, and I've just been kind of like stealth camping in the van. And there's like a level of awareness that you have even when you're sleeping, that somebody could possibly come and knock on your door and tell you that you can't be there. So you sleep, but it's not deeply. So tonight I have full permission to be at this campsite and to enjoy all of these amenities. I am going to sleep like a baby. Being on a road trip solo, you really have to, I really have to be disciplined in doing things sometimes. So for example, when I pulled up to the campsite, I realized I had free Wi-Fi, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna YouTube all day long and I'm gonna watch Netflix all day long, instead of drive to the lake and spend 10 minutes blowing up this stand-up paddleboard and getting out there and just like doing the thing that I've been looking forward to. I was making excuses in my head. It was like, oh, well, you can do it on the way back, or you already worked out today. You don't need to be, you know, pumping. And the last time I pumped up this paddleboard, I had a friend that helped me with the last little bit because my arms got tired. But it's like, I keep thinking the thought, like, when you have to do something and you don't have anybody else to do it with, what do? You do it. I mean, or you don't. I mean, I do it. Like, if I can't open up a jar and I'm by myself, I'm gonna figure out how to open up the jar because I like snacks. It's just putting one foot in front of the other and doing the thing. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did, because by the time I get back to the campsite, it's probably gonna be 6 o'clock. I'll make a little bit of dinner, and then I can get lost in YouTube or Netflix or whatever, because like there's hella mosquitoes, all the mosquitoes. And it'll be cool enough in there. Like I'm really thankful that I took the time to blow up this paddleboard and get out here on the lake, because I don't get this kind of thing every single day, you know? Look at it. Good morning. I slept at Crawford Bay at a campsite last night, as I told you, and I didn't have any of the covers on my windows last night because I wasn't trying to hide from anybody. And I actually fell asleep super early, probably around 9, and I woke up at about 6:30 this morning, and everything was just so nice and pretty. I feel really lucky. It was totally worth it spending a night in the campsite, because I'm going to the bakery right now. I can pop in and have a shower, do a little bit of laundry if I need to, which I don't. But I'm gonna have a quick shower and then head off to Nelson. But first I'm gonna show you guys the bakery. We're coming up to this gem of a spot. It's called Red's Bakery in Crawford Bay. Look how cute. They bake fresh everything every day. I guess they're famous for cinnamon buns, so let's go on in. Look at all these goodies, you guys.
Sounds good. 10:46.
Just popped in and I got a scone, or whatever they're called. But like, let me tell you, this whole entire place smells like fresh baked cinnamon buns. If you're passing through Crawford Bay, please stop at Red's Bakery. And she's so nice. She's so sweet too. Okay, I'm going back to the van. I'm gonna grab a shower and then I'm gonna catch the ferry and head into Nelson. You guys, free water. And one of my favorite things about the water in and around this area is that it tastes so, so good. Like fresh mountain water. There's just nothing better. Full, but I can't like hold it up much longer. And the mosquitoes have woken up this morning. They're coming to get me. They like my blood this year. I'm on my way out, you guys, and like that's Red's Bakery. Look how beautiful, but like look at the lineup. I'm glad I went really early. Look, it's stunning. But anyways, if you're in Crawford Bay, please check out Red's Bakery. Such sweet people and just delicious food. Coming on down here, we've got the ferry crossing and it's free. So you just like get in line and you wait. And there's a little bakery down here that, if I recall, has the most incredible banana bread and cookies and coffees, and it's just absolutely delicious. So make sure when you're stopped and you're waiting for the ferry, go ahead and get a coffee and something yummy. Look at that. Beautiful. In Nelson, and I've been here lots before, but I've always enjoyed Baker Street. It's one of the things that comes up if you Google things to do in Nelson. After Baker Street, I'm gonna go hit up Lakeside Rotary Park, a really good suggestion from my dear friend Shelby, and I'm gonna go paddle boarding for a little bit. And then on the ferry, I realized that what's fun for me is the act of travel. So as soon as I'm done with the paddle boarding, I'm just gonna drive until I don't feel like driving, because that's super fun for me. I'm gonna listen to a book on Audibles and I'm gonna cruise and I'm gonna enjoy it. And then when I decide I'm done, I'm gonna find a place to park for the night, crawl in, and call it a day. I'm gonna take you to Baker Street though and show you around. Okay, quick question. If any of you guys out there have any of these products, please tell me about them because I'm thinking about getting some for the van. Like, I could cook everything in that pot. I would only need one pot. What are your thoughts? I feel like you guys get the hint. I'm blowing up my paddleboard. Honestly, it takes less than 10 minutes, but like, it's amazing out. It's about 29, 30 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna just get on the lake, paddleboard for a bit, dip in, and then start driving. I finished paddleboarding, got in, and drove from Nelson to Castlegar, and I was on my way to a Soyuz when somebody almost broke down. I mean, we didn't break down. Close to overheating. So it's like 33 degrees right now in Castlegar, and on my way to a Soyuz, 33 to 34. Tomorrow's gonna be 36. But what's so crazy is that, like, when I first started out this journey, I was like, no, you're gonna get up early in the morning, you're gonna drive, because I know these vans get really hot and overheat. So, and I kind of have done that a little bit, but we're going up this hill and I could see the heat gauge going higher and higher and higher and higher. I was like, I remember this from when I was little, the overheating van. So I just like pulled over, turned around, and went down the hill and just let the air cool off the engine. And like within 3 minutes, I was back in Castlegar at a Chevron station, and I just picked up a little bit more oil. And I'm gonna hang out here now, probably until about 9 o'clock when it really cools down, 9 or 10. I mean, I could just stay here and then actually get up really early and drive when it's only 14 degrees out. Like, the van will be great. I'm gonna give it a couple more hours. I'm gonna watch a movie. I've got some YouTube to catch up on. Some of my favorite YouTube channels is Mav and Todd and Tyler, or Tyler and Todd. And like Sunday is kind of the day for everybody to drop their videos, which I love. I might even have a little cocktail, a nap. I mean, I have like 4 hours, why not? Good afternoon, everyone. Little update. Last night I parked at the gas station in Cranbrook until about 9 o'clock. And then it was cool enough for me to keep driving. And I drove to just outside Christina Lake. But then it got dark and there was a semi behind me and he was really close to me and it stressed me out, and there was very, very like weaving turns. So I just pulled off on a rest stop and I just went to sleep. And it was, at first I was nervous because I thought I was gonna get in trouble because it said no overnight camping, but it's also a rest stop, and like I wasn't comfortable driving, and I felt totally fine with my excuse for stopping. I wasn't just looking to have a good time. I just didn't want to drive when it was dark out. I got up at about 5:30 and I started driving, and I drove all the way for almost 2 hours to Soyuz. I have never been here. Shelby, thank you so much for the suggestion. I absolutely, like, I'm stunned. I'm gonna turn this around here in a second. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on, but like, wow. Actually, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Look at. So I'm staying at a provincial park and allows camping, and I'm in overflow camping. And this is my little beach. And look at, I got the paddleboard all set up. I have some tea, some blueberries. I'm gonna get out there. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna leave you guys here with this incredible view of the mountains and the lake. I can't believe how lucky I was to find this spot. I was mostly on my own for the entire day. It was like I was the only person here. I spent the day in and out of the lake, enjoying the sun and fully taking advantage of the moment. I didn't get lost in YouTube. I didn't get lost in Netflix. I felt like there was no need here. I'm so grateful I found this spot, and I definitely will be back. In the next video, we are going to reveal the name that you guys have been absolutely overwhelming me with. I can't wait to show you what's next. If you haven't already, please subscribe, press the notification bell, like, and comment. If you have any questions or you have anywhere that you want me to check out, definitely leave it in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great week, guys.